This is Helena Holmes. This is Helena Holmes. So, hi guys. So, for the second wave, I just want to tell you that I'm fine so far, even though there were a lot of things absolutely difficult, but I'm fine. I want to say hello to my parents. How I work at the moment, I change a lot of things because I mean, with the second wave, I feel that with the second wave, we have to look into existentialist art, l'art existentiel, phenomenology, holistic approach. I like existentialism in philosophy. I love philosophy. And what I mean is that because of the COVID-19 and the deep questionings that we have about life at the moment, the difficulties that each one of us we have, losing friends, relatives, coping with life, art, struggling with mental health with some of us. Anyway, what I mean is that with your scripts, even though I had worked with them before, I am very happy to change everything, to adapt the context, the art, to help you understand and achieve, because obviously you're going to enter your films into film festivals. So the narrative is going to be different. You will have another audience, and we cannot waste money, funds, work done before. What we have to do is to adapt. And as the art director, I am very happy, very proud to do it for you. Very proud. And of course, if you're not happy about anything, you don't like something, when you send me the feedbacks, we discuss, I change again, we work again, because I mean, I think being an art director, what it is being an art director? Being an art director is being honest. It is being honest. The art director is not somebody sitting on a chair, just one seat, and he's not looking around at what is happening. He's not somebody lazy. He is somebody who lives inside the world. And the world moves. It's called dans in my religion, voodoo. It means that nothing stays at the same place. And you can see it when you wake up in the morning and you go to bed. The earth moves. Life is cycles. And now we are in the cycle of the coronavirus, the COVID-19 pandemic. 1 million people died. People who are going to survive, survivors, when they come out, they will want different types of films, and it has already changed. Jeff Bezos, Kuhn, pimps, mackerel, who corrupted art, you know that I reported him to the police, is going to be sent to prison. He has done so many things absolutely criminal, and I reported him to the police, you know. Just for the little story, wipe out my film credits. Haiti Pogrom, Black Lives Matter, Saint François Macandal, but it does not mean that those films are not going to happen, or the tunnel, because in fact I'm the first one who reported him as an artist to the police and to senators. And when he did that, when he attacked me, I had time to reflect on what he was doing and to report him. So, and it makes things better for everybody. So let's talk about you now. You have to give up those bad patterns of believing that you have to be in a network to make something. That's not true. Especially if the network is corrupted, just like the one that we had of Bezos, you're never going to reach anywhere, because you're going to be with people who are vampires, stealing, looting. What we need is a process of creation. You know, like a test tube. The test tube is clean when you put the product inside, because you want to create a solution which is going to be the vaccine of the COVID-19. You're not going to put anti-core, microbes, antivirus in a test tube which is corrupted. It will have to be clean, sterilized, stérilisé, we say in French. So that's the same for art now. All your films, they have to pass through a sieve, a tamis in French. They have to pass in this test tube, which is clean. It's called tabula rasa in art. We have to change all the patterns which are corrupted. They are not suitable. They are not going to please your audience. So that when we finish the process of working together, you have a film which is going to be exactly what people want to see, to watch at home, to discuss, to read, to research. And your films are going to be cathartic, holistic, therapeutic, because the world needs to heal. We need to heal from the atrocities of Jeff Bezos, Amazon. We need to heal from the atrocities of Donald Trump. All the dictators in the world. They are just like invading the space, you know? We cannot breathe, and they are not giving the right advices to their populations in their countries, not wearing the mask, not reflecting on what is happening and taking leadership. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. I want you to become real leaders with your film. You have a film, it's not about the money, because the moment you think about money, you're not going to achieve anything. You'll be in the process of lust, greed, corruption, and nothing comes out of evil. Everything good comes out of love and respect, because love comes from God. So you have to go into your films, read your script where I sent you remarks, I marked a few things because I am also a teacher, and then try to reflect and see how this can fit what is happening in the world. If you have a scene, for instance, happening between a couple, okay, and it's a love sequence, try to reflect, for instance, on how people can be lovers during the COVID-19 and make their relationship work, because now people must wear a mask. You have social distanciation, so it's possible that you cannot see your friends, and this is going to affect a couple. One of them is not going to be happy. He cannot enjoy the football if he's a guy, or the girl, she cannot go to the hair salon or meet all her girlfriends on Saturdays, whatever. And this is in the film. It's going to breach the communication in the couple because they have to compromise. But this is not for always, it's just for time. So you will maybe see betrayal, because you see at the moment people who break the lockdown and who are penalized. So that might be something that you can add somewhere in your script. You just have to change the dates, change the seasons, change the year, change the props, the costumes, the mood, the cameras, add some actors, and give chances to actors who are disabled. I always say that because if you have actors disabled, the things are much more authentic, because people are not fashion models in life. You have all sorts of people. So those type of films, it's not going to work, because we had the COVID-19, people went to the hospital, some people are coming with disabilities, they change, they were married before, and they have to continue life to be couple again, because when you're married it's for the good and for the best, for the worst. So now you have those questions. For instance, I have that in 3 films, so I can talk about it without giving too many details, but how people are going to stay in the same relationship, for instance. What could make people continue to be lovers after a COVID crisis or not? How are the kids growing? You could also show the strength of children in some of the films also. Imagine also that you have a parent who is living and going to the hospital because he was diagnosed with COVID-19 and he's not coming back. He's dying in hospital. He's over the phone with his wife and the children. They will not see him again. And funerals are difficult, they are not like before. You can use all of that and start a reflection. So that means that you have to change your music, your sound score. Some of them are not working at the moment at all. And if you do want to have fundings, which is the difficult part, you must have things which are accurate. When sponsors, they see your films and your plan, your project, they will give you the millions, billions that you need to make a film, obviously. There are so many things which change, so many things, so many issues. I think now we are back to the beginning, the essential question of what is art? What is art? It's a very crucial question. What is art? You know? I myself, I have to research it, even though I'm the art director, I have to research it and question every day. I wonder, what is art now? Is art painting, just putting colors on something? No, it's not. Because the colors, they have to be in harmony. They have to tell a story, they have to be useful, they have to be appealing, you know? The quality. So now in art, obviously, when we're going to be on set, it's going to be different. You will need to wear adequate coronavirus mask, because at the moment a lot of people are doing whatever they want, selling fabrics, and the masks are not protecting. They are doing much more, causing much more death, especially when they are sent to charities. They cannot be used by people from Africa, South America, Brazil. So we need to think about those things. Imagine, for instance, I was reflecting on that today. Some people were asked to help Brazil and they are just buying masks which are not useful. They are not protecting the face. The virus is passing obviously through the fabric, and they know it when they buy the mask, because they are not masks that they would wear for themselves, but they made the choice to buy something which is cheap. So they are saving, making profits out of the heads of poor people. Is that charity? No, it's not. This is going to cause death. More deaths in Brazil if people were just taking them and using them, accepting that it's coming from Europe or America, so it's good quality. And very often I feel that we do that. We give to others what we don't want. That's an existential question in philosophy, and that's evil, in fact, metaphysics. That's something that you can use in your film. You can use metaphysics. You can use metaphysics. The metaphysics of Donald Trump, for instance, when he's raising the old demons of America, making people feel absolutely that they must hate others, you know, being racist, attacking black people in their homes and so on. So there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things to work, a lot of things, and I am very grateful, very thankful, and I want to tell you thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.